Town councils are responsible for the maintenance of fire safety measures at HDB estates, and these include ensuring regular inspections are done by approved contractors. The Singapore Civil Defence Force said this in a reply to media queries following a fire at the peak in Toa Payoh, where firefighters found a wet riser to be faulty. This was where the fire occurred last month. It was put out using hose reels. Firefighters typically use water jets at the same time, but in this case, they couldn't. And that's because this wet riser, seen here through a gap on the door, wasn't working. The water jets need to be connected to the riser in order to function. When CNA visited the block 2 weeks after the fire, the door leading to the riser was found to be damaged. On another visit this afternoon, it was repaired and locked. When asked for an update on the incident, Toa Payoh Town Council says it's still reviewing an investigation report by an independent engineer. A professional engineer CNA spoke to says a faulty wet riser is uncommon, as checks usually show up only minor issues.
Some particular valve may not have been opened fully. So when it's not fully, the discharge is not there. We don't have the pressure and all that. Making sure the valves must be open after inspection, okay? Because sometimes we forget, by accidentally we leave the valve closed, and when we really need the water to flow through, it doesn't, and incidents can be bad because of that.
The faulty wet riser wasn't the only problem encountered by firefighters. One of SCDF's 11 vehicles initially couldn't enter the estate, as it had used a designated exit for emergency vehicles instead. Less than 10% of all premises in Singapore come with dedicated entry and exit points. Signage for entry and exit points will be installed at the peak by next month. Discussions are ongoing to see if the same can be done at other similar HDB estates and non-HDB developments.